What's up, crypto legends? It is happening. The DXY is losing a major support level, and it looks like that we are going to drop much further in the coming days, guys. And I'm going to explain exactly what is the situation for Bitcoin here, whether the price does get a small correction and then has a blast off, or are we going to consolidate and move up here and break above 31,500. This could happen in the coming days, guys, thanks to the drop of the DXY, and this is a reaccumulation, and the breakout here from the highs will likely happen in the coming weeks, whether that is a successful breakout or a failed breakout. But I can already tell you that the probabilities are going higher and higher as the DXY drops. Of course, there's not an instant correlation, and this will be explained, of course, looking at the DXY chart in the blue and the Bitcoin price here in the candlestick. So make sure to stay tuned in this episode. Hi there, Andy here. Welcome back to another episode of Bitcoinsensus. Let's dive in here straight into the DXY, guys, because as soon as we got the rejection from the lower high resistance trend line of the bump and run scenario, we were very much aware of the possibility of coming down to this support level right over here. But we are breaking through that level, as you can see, and it looks like that we are going to go to our next major support level, which is at 97 range, as you can see here. So I'm expecting here the price of the DXY to actually go to lower levels in the coming days. And your question might be, what is going to happen with Bitcoin? Of course, there's not an instant correlation, okay? Now, I'm going to explain this looking at this chart over here, which is the BTC US dollar pair and the dollar index here in the blue. But a quick reminder, if you haven't tried Bitflex yet to trade Bitcoin and some other altcoins, no KYC is required, guys. They are giving away an Apple Watch Series 8 just by depositing $100 and placing one trade. If you scroll down in the description, okay, that is the go-to exchange for me for no KYC. You deposit $100, you get $10 worth of bonus, and you enter the giveaway, okay, just by placing one trade. It can be $5, $10, right? So that is happening right now on Bitflex. No KYC is required. You just take 30 seconds to create an email and a password. Of course, you have Bybit as well as the first option for me. I don't mind doing KYC. There's $30,000 worth of bonus still to be claimed depending on your deposit, all right? Now, guys, going here straight away on the price of Bitcoin with the DXY. Now, there's a lot of people might think this not correlated anymore, you know, forget about the DXY. No, absolutely not, guys. If you have been living under a rock, then yeah, you might think that, you know, there's no correlation. But let me just explain, okay? We've been talking about this before. When the DXY bottoms, okay, the Bitcoin price tops. And you can see the rally on the DXY and the bear market here for Bitcoin. As soon as the DXY tops, the Bitcoin price bottoms here, as you can see, getting a massive rally. Soon as the DXY bottoms, okay, and enters a rally, the Bitcoin price drops and enters a massive drop, okay? As you can see, it did have this double top, this rally double top, and then we entered the bear market as the continuation of the DXY happened. Bitcoin, okay, DXY topped here in September, October, and the Bitcoin price bottomed here. So as you can see, there was not an instant correlation. The DXY was dropping aggressively, and of course we did have the FTX collapse, all right, which also made the price of Bitcoin drop. So they were dropping at the same time, all right? So this is why it is not an instant correlation. The DXY could be dropping aggressively for a couple of weeks, and then is when the price of Bitcoin could bottom out, okay, and have a major rally. And this is what basically happened here in 2023, as you can see on the chart. The price action of the DXY moving to the downside, price of Bitcoin going up. So it's something that we need to be aware of. And what is happening right now is that we are breaking a major support level on the DXY. Looks like the DXY is going to have that continuation to our next major level of support, which is much lower, okay? It's around about the 97 level, as you can see here on the chart. So we're looking for that fall through here. Now, will this be an instant correlation on Bitcoin? Like I said, no, it just does not mean we need to have a massive pump as we're dropping. This could take a few days, it could take a couple of weeks, but this is extremely bullish, all right? If the DXY were to have that continuation to the downside in the next coming days, I can already tell you there's a very high probability that this resistance zone, all right, on the Bitcoin price at $31,000 will be broken, guys, with very, very strong price action. We already tested here the $30,000 range in April. We are consolidating here for over 3 weeks right now, exactly at this range. Some people think that this might be a double top. It's definitely a possibility. We could get that corrective move on Bitcoin, but overall, it could be a massive consolidation, reaccumulation for that big explosive breakout to go to $35,000, $40,000, all right, in the next coming weeks, guys. So we need to be paying attention to this. So far, this is a great sign. DXY, dollar index, in a waterfall here for the last few days, and it looks like that the continuation will happen. The last time this happened, okay, where we had a nice waterfall drop was in November of 2022. And this is exactly when we had the FTX collapse, okay? So that's why the price of Bitcoin also dropped with the DXY. But as the DXY was continuing to drop during December, January, we can see that the price of Bitcoin had a huge, massive recovery. So we're probably going to have to give it a couple of weeks, okay, or a few days even for that drop on the DXY for the price of Bitcoin to start getting steam, all right, for that breakout, okay, successful breakout above $31,000. Now let's dive in here straight away into the analysis on the price of Bitcoin. And we basically at this range, we at the April highs, the strongest neckline of 2022, 2021, okay, when we zoom out on the daily, we are consolidating exactly at that level. It's the strongest resistance zone that we have right now, and we are having a major consolidation for almost a month right now. So this is telling me one thing, okay, yes, a lot of people might think this has been the fake out. This has been the double top scenario, and we are going to correct very aggressively. But we have something that is giving us some bullish signs, and that is the major drop, okay, that is happening on the DXY. If this were to continue in the next coming days, I can already tell you that will be bullish for Bitcoin in the weeks ahead, guys. So we're going to be paying attention here closely. So far, it looks more bullish than bearish. Now, going here to the analysis on the lower time frames, we have been in this very boring range, okay, now for over 3 weeks. You might think to yourself, hey, this is going to be like a Bart Simpson pattern, right, where we're just going to drop now. I can tell you already that correction can happen, but if we do get that corrective move, it is only going to be a great opportunity for a possible swing long position. I have my swing trading account, which is on Bitflex. I am getting ready for an epic swing trade, and I'm going to show you the levels. My swing trade setups, all right, are not going to be inside of the range, because inside of this massive range, we don't really know where the actual price is going to go. Is it actually going to break above here or break down below the support level, okay? Is it going to break the high of the range or break the low? We really don't know, okay? Whoever says he knows that, well, then I think, he's lying. There could be a little bit of more projection here to the upside with the DXY, but that is only speculation. The levels that I'm looking for my swing trade scenario that is going to be placed on Bitflex, and that is potentially going to be in the next coming days, because we will have to break out from this zone, right, sooner rather than later. We've been consolidating here for an extreme huge amount of time. It is almost 1 month already inside the 29,900 range and the 31,300 area. Wicking above, wicking below, okay? So the levels that I'm looking at here are here and here. This is going to be explained in today's episode for that swing trade that I'm looking at. Of course, I'm using Bybit for my day trading and my scalping, but on Bitflex is where I'm looking for that epic swing trade scenario next, okay? A good swing trade would have been right here. We actually did short this in the Legends trading community, the 31,400 range, and that was a good trade. I actually did a day trade because I took most of the profits all the way down here, okay? But it would have been a good swing trade to maintain open, all right? Because if the price were to follow through here to the downside, going to the 29K levels and lower, then obviously that short trade could still be open, right? With 50% open, for example. Remember, Bitflex, guys, you do have an insane bonus down below, and you also get the giveaway, all right? The Apple Watch giveaway. Now, it is for the small fish, right? We do have $10 worth of bonus. If you deposit $100, that's 10% of your account. So that is absolutely great. Bitflex is great exchange, gaining massively in volume. No KYC is required, guys. Easy just to sign up, deposit $100, place one trade, you get $10, and you enter the Apple Watch Series 8 giveaway, guys. Let's go through here the price action, what the levels that I'm looking for, okay? Because of course, for those day trades and scalping scenarios, we are looking at the levels very carefully in the Legends trading community, okay? If you want to join that as well, where we do go every single day, I'm posting videos every single day and setups and possible levels, all right, that could get rejected or bounced. You get that in the Legends trading community. Now, we need to talk here about the levels. What is going to be my plan? Nothing has basically changed. I'm looking for a potential fake out above 31,500. Okay, that is going to be a massive wick, of course, hitting a daily level that we do have at $31,780. I will be paying very close attention as soon as we start breaking this high, guys, because it can be a fake out. And what I'm looking for here is a big major rejection, just like we did here from the highs, right? You reject from the level and you're already good for that possible short position as soon as you get that acceptance beneath the low. So this is what I'm looking for here for that possible swing trade. Keeping it easy, keeping it simple, having very good risk management with stop losses above the high of the wick. It's as simple as that. So if we were to break through here, because there is a possibility that this will not be a fake out, guys, if it breaks through the level, the next level that we're looking for that rejection, right, keeping it simple, 32,400, which is the last lower highs from May of 2022. Very, very clear liquidity grab here that could happen, all right, in the next, 1 to 2 weeks if we do not get out of this range, okay, in the next coming days. Then looking for that rejection at the zone. Very much accepting the possibility of that wick, okay, and then having a big major correction. If this were to happen and we reject from this level, guys, I can already tell you if the lows here at 29,400, all right, have not been tapped in the coming days, right, there's going to be massive liquidity right there. People will get extremely bullish. And if we reject from this zone, I will be looking to short right there, guys. Simple as. And targeting the 29,000, 400, 29,000 range, and even slightly lower, it's definitely a possibility. That is going to move up. That's going to be a move of over $3,000. Okay, so that's obviously a swing trade. This might last, a week, or it might last 3 weeks, right, till it actually pushes down there. That is what I'm waiting for here for the swing trade setups, guys. In a nutshell, keeping it simple. Zooming in here on the 1 hourly time frame, what is the next level for a potential long? Well, there's a very strong level that I've been talking about now for weeks because we've been just consolidating here. That is the 28,800. It's the naked point of control. It's the value area high from this price action that we did have during March and June, okay, over 2 months here inside of this range, all right? And the value area high is round about that $29,000 area, as you can see on the chart. So it's also great Fibonacci levels. We got the 382 from this pivot low to the pivot high. It is exactly at the 28,900 range. So I'm looking for that zone, all right, for a potential bounce, for a potential reaction. Get the reaction, looking for that swing long, because this swing long could potentially go all the way to the highs. Now, the setups here is if we do come up here to this level and fail to break out, I will possibly not be interested in this long position. The same is if we do correct right now from here and start gaining momentum with a large consolidation at this area, I will possibly not be interested in the shorts here because this could absolutely rip, okay, and go to $35,000 as the corrective move and cool off has been just getting ready for the market makers to accumulate and absolutely blast through here to get FOMO after breaking the ranges, okay? So that is what I'm looking for. Of course, that could still happen. We could still reject from the level and we could still look for shorting opportunities at this 32,400 with very good risk management, guys, okay? If you want more updates, make sure to join the Legends trading community, guys. That is where we do have the daily setups, analysis, all right? It is down below in the description. It is the Legends trading community. If you don't want to get into the community, you want to learn by yourself, all of the tools are in the Legends trading masterclass to learn how to trade like a pro, learn how to use good risk management, and learn how to trade those levels. You got the course down below in the description as well with a really nice discount. Not much more to be said, guys. Looking exciting. DXY continuing to the downside. This should have a very good bullish effect on Bitcoin in the next coming weeks or in the next coming days potentially, as I've showed you on the chart. When the DXY bottoms the Bitcoin price tops and it's followed by a major crash. When the DXY tops, the Bitcoin price bottoms and enters a rally. Now what is happening? It looks like that we were going to bottom on the DXY. This is why it looked like that we were going to top on the DXY, guys, on the Bitcoin price, sorry. We are breaking through. We continue down here. This is just telling me one thing, guys. We're likely to consolidate, maybe get a little bit of a pullback, but overall, waiting for that explosive breakout as the follow through on the DXY to the downside. Thank you, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.